right, so another big spot for this high-level wrestler here tonight, and the opposition knows what's coming, but more often than not in the UFC, they've been unable to stop.
It's because since a little boy, he spent his life on the wrestling mats. And even though you start to prepare for it late, you cannot match his ability to train, his ability to focus. The idea that once he gets a hold of it, it only ends with him in top position. It does not matter if he has to get a high crotch. It does not matter if he needs to get a single leg or a double leg. The purpose is to get you to the floor, and he has been trained his entire life to do just that.
Yeah, you put it well. He's got a lot of throws and takedowns and trips in his arsenal, and he'll try to put them to good use in this matchup here tonight. Well, it is the venue in which every UFC athlete hopes to one day compete, and we are now ready to go from Madison Square Garden here in New York City. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. The veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Korean Superboy, And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Johnny Big Wig Hendricks.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready.
All right, here we go. Round one, a decorated boxer on one side, long-time collegiate wrestler on the other side, and you have talked to us all week about this wrestler. Can he force the takedown tonight?
He cannot force the takedown. And for the boxer, Johnny's got to throw things up the middle to deter those level changes. Another thing he needs to do is fight behind the jab. The jab is long. The jab will stay on the nose of the wrestler, keeping him at bay. You want to force him to take those shots from far too far. It cannot be in your chest, because that is when you get taken out.
Oh, and so now he lands another combination, so it's never just one shot. There's always 2 or 3 coming behind.
A lot of times people throw singular strikes. Not this gentleman. This man is striking 4, 5, 6 in a row. What a great job.
Back to the jab now, no good. Nice defense there, huge block. How good is this action about a minute in? I think I'm gassing out just watching this.
I'm exhausted trying to call all the strikes that these two men are throwing at each other. What a fun fight.
Yeah, hate to be the punch counter. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Oh, nice little right hook there.
Oh, great block there. Decent right hook attempt, but it's no good. Oh, doing work with the jab. Set that uppercut up. Just misses with the straight left hand.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish. Oh.
3 minutes now, round one. Choi's pass is denied. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
Beautiful transition.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Hendricks' cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Making all these shots count. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently. Lands a nice punch from his back.
Hendricks is in half guard. Oh, looks as though that right eye might be starting to shut. Yes, it is. Good work from the top here by Hendricks. Another ground and pound strike lands. Oh, how about that reversal by him there? Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping forward. They're excited.
Oh, nice jab to the head by Choi.
Game plan was to kick, and he has landed home.
45 seconds remain in the round. Single collar tie there. Oh, vicious knees in the clinch here to the head, and there'll be a lot of doctors for the opponent to see next week, maybe even an orthodontist if he's not careful.
He's got to be careful. He needs to protect his head. He cannot allow his opponent to get off this many knees to his head. Beautiful strike.
Hendricks' hook shot gets blocked. The defense saw that one coming. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure, but nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
Round two here.
Slammed a nice left hook there, I feel.
All right, single collar tie now. Good defensive vision to block that punch. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Right hook attempt, that's a miss.
Nice punch to the head.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. Man, takedown defense one-on-one. Sometimes I watch this boxer stuff shots, and it seems like he's been wrestling his whole life.
Well, that's the first thing you have to do when you come into this sport is learn to defend takedowns. He has done that. He spent a lot of time working on this specific skill, and is showing tonight inside the octagon.
And a nice left hand there on the inside. Well, at this point, hard to blame him for headhunting, right? He has caused some significant swelling upstairs and continues to attack that area to great effect.
Absolutely. I mean, the guy has done a great job recognizing where he had an advantage, where he has an ability to separate himself from his opponent. He's done exactly that, and it's showing in his opponent's face with all that swelling.
Back to the jab now, no good.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Just over 3 minutes to go.
Oh, great entry. In the half guard.
Relentless pressure from the top by Hendricks. right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to taking out very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is comfortable in the striking, and he is on point with his striking. They've worked very hard to improve his stand-up skills, and it's showing right now.
Well, he's got his back now.
Beautiful ground and pound, and that would cut him. Oh, he got to the spot.
Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Hendricks. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and then showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Hendricks. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Under a minute to go, round two. Hendricks right back to the full mount. All right, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job. You gotta be careful here. Oh, right into mount.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Seconds winding down in round two. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Johnny Hendricks. 10 minutes in the books. Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway.
Big kick lands.
Swing and a miss with that straight left hand. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Leg kick. Oh, nice. Nice takedown.
Hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to get wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch him, you see him. You can see it becoming his focus as he's popping him on that cut. And it's starting to open up more and more as the fight goes longer.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
Nice shot lands from the bottom.
The ground strikes continue to pile up. got his back.
All right, buddy, keep that ground position.
Getting them out here. Changing the position.
Choi's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway.
Fight.
Nice defense there, huge block. Oh, big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Big roundhouse now, just misses. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting them up now. Trying to establish that jab once again.
He gets to the single collar tie. Looks like no flare on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand.
Just touching him with the jab.
Dude's in a good flow state, landing punch after punch.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it.
Nice.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Choi's taking aim at that cut right now, and hard to blame him, right? Might as well continue to target that area and see if you might get a referee or even a doctor to intervene here. Oh!
Hands high, hands high.
Circling towards the left now.
Block that one. Again, back into this position.
Another strike hits that eye area, and it is getting messier by the minute up there.
Well, he's getting targeted now. He's been hitting that spot so many times that his opponent sees the cut, and the cut is advancing. Jab snaps the head back.
Hook to the head lands flush there by Hendricks.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it. Leg kick.
30 seconds to go in the round. Oh, strong hook to the head there by Hendricks.
Lands another punch to the head.
Missed on the right hand. Final seconds of round 3. Closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Gets the single leg takedown. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 minutes. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Oh, effective strike from the clinch there by Choi.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish. Nice transition.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loves, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Well, perhaps it's a high fight IQ, perhaps it's obvious, but he is attacking that cut that is getting deeper by the minute.
And it seems like the right decision because you can see his opponent starting to paw at it. You can see it starting to take an effect. It's messing with him mentally. For him, he's got to continue to attack that area and hope that it just keeps getting worse and worse.
That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh, nice. Now he's got good body position, yup.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch is starting to land from the top position.
3 minutes. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself. Changing the position.
Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Johnny Hendricks. Oh, man, I mean, how much can one man take? He certainly doesn't look like he did when he walked out here just a few moments ago.
He's almost unrecognizable. He's been hit so many times in the face. The swelling started early. We spoke about trying to defend it. We spoke about making adjustments. He didn't, and now he finds himself here.
Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. Hendricks is back in half guard. Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
Let's get those hands going.
Nice kick landed there by Hendricks. Picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Big right hand.
Well, as soon as he goes with that high guard, he pays for it to the body. You see the bruises really starting to accumulate.
In the beginning of the fight, you think, I got to protect my head at all costs. Right now, I believe that this guy has to worry about his body. Look at how red the side of his body is. He's got to change something.
All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away, and he's blocking, he's rolling, he's slipping. He's doing a great job.
Lands the right hand over the top. Under 30 seconds. Oh, misses with the jab. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood start to come down. That is when you start to watch the fight and you see what type of effect it's starting to take on him. Whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reaction now as we go forward.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
All right, take a seat. Listen, great round, man. You really kept the pressure on him. I told you you were going to win this fight with cardio. Let's keep that pace up and let's keep putting that pressure on him.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round. And get that man a singlet, man, right? Offensive wrestling on point tonight.
That was a tutorial. That was every single takedown you could secure in a fight. He did it all the right way. He's beating his opponent to the finish before he can try to sprawl and respond. He's a step behind. If he's going to stop these takedowns going forward, he needs to react a little quicker.
Ready.
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. All right, DC is back from the concession stand as we
Popcorn
get
hand.
our next round underway, and you had to like what you saw in terms of the volume and the efficiency on the feet in that previous round.
Oh, he did a great job of just being active, really setting down on those right hands, showing that it was not only going to be striking, but a lot of significant strikes landed over the course of that round. Big knee.
Oh, you can...
And his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Nice. Nicely done. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight. These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Hendrick's eye is now swollen shut. They could actually stop this fight right now, given how bad it is. Clearly the referee keeping a close eye on the fight. Right side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Oh!
He did a great job of reversing the position, using the opening that his opponent gave him to shut him off and get back up.
Hook shot blocked there by Johnny Hendricks. Oh, he dove and he lands. Wow! Might get the TKO here.
Trying to recover full guard there.
3 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, that cut is getting worse with every passing ground strike as he lands again. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter. He's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud.
Nice reversal on the ground. Great job. Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Hendricks' face is a hot mess, man. That cut on his cheek is getting worse by the minute and worse with every strike landed by his opponent. Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spent a lot of energy on the ground, though. These guys were going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
All right, well, I don't have to be a judge to tell you he is losing this fight late in the game now. Time to start throwing up those...
He's in a lot of trouble.
Hendricks' cut on his cheek is nasty. Thank God these guys are tough, because that thing will not stop bleeding at this point in time. Whiffs on that offering. Well, big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Just out of range with that left hook. Well, an incredible fight thus far. Both fighters look like they could be finished at any time. If you wondered about the heart on either side, that question was answered tonight.
Nothing. There are no more questions in regards to these two fighters. Both of these men have been hurt. Both of these men are swollen. They're bloody. They're both...
Oh, big shots here. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done. Mixed martial arts, folks. This is absolutely...
Knockout of the night right there. Knockout of the night.
Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
All right, let's get it inside to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 33 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
So the Korean Superboy Doo-Ho Choi with another highlight for the reel here tonight.